Oh, the music faded out. It wasn't supposed to. Okay, we're so back. Hi everyone. Welcome. Yesterday was a Mungie Monday. I accidentally pressed start stream before I changed the title today, so no, it's not Mungie Monday today. It's not, but oh my god, it feels so weird. I've moved stuff around on my monitors. No, I gotta move everything back. I tried something new today and it immediately felt wrong. Like putting things in a different arrangement. It felt incorrect. Also, as we can see, we have a little guest right here. This piece of hair is driving me fucking... You know what? I'm going to take matters in my own hands. You ever just get angry and own a pair of scissors? I do. I've been there. Hello, we're back. We are back. Music's loud. You're right. Music was very loud, actually. I'm sorry. That's a great call. What are we doing today? So here's the thing. I don't really know. I kind of came up to the idea I wanted to stream today without really, like, knowing what I wanted to stream. Something fell, but that's okay. Roblox, that's a good one. So let me just talk about the schedule this week. So let me show off what I do know for a matter of fact we are doing. Okay, we got a big week. Today we're starting off figuring out today as we go. That is the current assignment. Autofocus, it's me. I gotta fix that. I do gotta fix that, huh? One of these days. So, that is today. That is today. Oh, some people don't even know. If you're in the Discord, just exclamation mark Discord if you want to be added to it. That's how you can get involved in some of the fun events. But the idea is to involve you, the viewer. It'll be through Discord. So here we go. We got... Oh, this is a big one. Speedrunning Shrek 2 on GameCube versus Coney. This is a big one. This is a big one. I know people love the movie game speedrun races. The thing is, both of us have played it, you know, many, many years ago, but this isn't a totally blind one like the other races. But I think we're both aware of that, so it's fine, it's fair. And of course, the winner gets the YouTube video, the loser has to end their stream, and, what else is it? Yeah, winner gets the video, loser ends their stream, and loser also gets to counterpick the next game. So if I lose this one, which I won't, I think I win Shrek 2. How are we feeling? Like, how are we feeling next? Because I was kind of... my counterpick was initially Madagascar, and we shook on Shrek 2. I think Over the Hedge. I think Over the Hedge is probably a good one. That's kind of where I'm naturally going. Does the loser raid the winner? Yes. Anyways, next up. Thursday is kind of just a hodgepodge whatever day. I'm playing Fortnite with the boys and Dress to Impress with the girls. Dress to Impress is going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific if you want to just come for that. But we're going to play like 3 hours of Fortnite before then. So mark your calendars accordingly, whichever you're more interested in. And for Fortnite, we have Aaron Itmar and Rickles, the Misters Fortnites. I don't know who the fourth is. I'll figure it out. Maybe we do trios. I don't know. It's fun either way. And then maybe we do open squad. That's what we're doing. We're just gonna see who the fourth person is and go with it. And then Dress to Impress. I don't know. That's kind of like an open whoever thing, but I know right now we have like Sarah, Bethica Darlington, which that's all we really need. We have like Tommy, Nancy, I think. I'm sure Cade will drop by. But yeah, the dress to impress is kind of what, like, whoever. But yeah, Bethica Darlington will be there, which is all you need to know. And if you didn't know, Dress to Impress has a new update for, yes, just a new update for a lot of new items that I haven't really messed around with. But they're also doing a Brat collab, like a Charlie collab. That's crazy to me, but I can't wait to see it. And we also have, so this is a bit of a controversial one. I came up with this idea at LAX a week ago, and I was like, I'm going to do this. I am going to make a tier list. We are going to boot up a tier list of every single Pokemon, all 1,025 that have ever existed, and rank how many lions they can defeat. Look, I thought this argument would be over. You know, I didn't think we'd still be having this. But here we are. Like, it is years later. Every couple of years, like, every 10 months, someone comes up with some new shit, and just internet discourse spirals into Lions versus Pokemon again. So, look, the recent thing... Okay, let me say this on record. The new advancement is that the Pokemon defenders have realized that when you include all variations of all Pokemon, you also get 4 billion Spindas, because there are several different variants of Spinda. And I gotta be honest, 4 billion is a lot. I think it's funniest if, fellow Lion defenders, I think it's funniest if we fold. If we just accept it and be like, yeah, the god of space and time we can take, but 4 billion is a lot. You know, I think, but, no, comma, but, then we say, but we both agree without the 4 billion Spandas, with the Spindas. Then we win, right? Like, I think the compromise is defeat for them. You know what I mean? So I think we can, like, sneak our way into a victory. Do we double the Pokemon because shiny forms? I don't think so. I think that is beyond the argument. Because I don't also think we're including, like, gender variants. Like, there aren't 2 Gyarados suddenly. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait. What? I had my friend at a merch stand at World said she met you and was really nice to her. Thank you. That's raving reviews right there. That's what I love to hear. I think random person said you were nice to them is like the highest praise you can get. Because that, you know, because they could have just caught me on an off day. Who knows? I'll take that one. Thank you. If not gender variants or other variants, why Spinda variants? Simply because it's funny. I think if you have tried to approach Pokemon with logic versus Lions, I think you're having the wrong argument because it has always been about what is funnier. Like, also, you realize every 3 years this argument changes because now, like, Gen 10, they're going to have a Pokemon whose ability is the Lion Eradicator, and then it's, like, over, you know? And then after that, okay, so a little bit of a rambling. But after that, we have It Takes Two with Jaden, and we're going to play it until we beat the game. Ideally, we're starting at 3 p.m., so we have like a good amount of time. But everyone wants to see us finish it, and we will. And then I kind of just threw Monday on because I think that's the last stream before I go out of town again. I'm sorry. But yeah, we're going to do Modded Among Us, but it's Mungie Monday, but we have new maps. Apparently there's new mods that have new roles or just altered roles and some custom maps, I think. We'll see. But my thing is that it's the last stream I'm going to do before Jade and I go out of town. Of course, we're going to Japan again, but we're going kind of being a little tour guided by Emi Richu this time, and I'm going to like vlog it and everything like that. But we're going, what are we doing? We are getting on... God, we are going to Magical Mirai, so we're going to Hatsune Miku, of course. We're going to see Miku. And then we're going down to go to the Sailor Moon Museum, which I think is going to be sick. I'm the one who wants to go to that one. Emily's going to go with me, but everyone else is going to watch. And then the last thing I'm going to do is that Universal Studios Japan is doing another giant One Piece collaboration, and I want to go to that. And I've never IRL streamed before, but I was talking to a friend who has like all the equipment to do it, and I was kind of like looking into getting it myself. I don't know the logistics of it, but whenever I do go, I am going to try... No, it's not Connor, it's a different friend. But I am going to try to do my own IRL stream to a theme park, and we'll see. Okay, if I go at Park Open, what is it? Let's just say 10 a.m. That's realistic when I show up. 10 a.m. JST to PST. That would be... Okay, so if I go in and, like, in the morning in Japan, that's going to be like 4, 5, 6 p.m. Pacific. So like Monday hours, you know? That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Yeah, so I don't want to be loud, obnoxious American, so I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna have a camera on me, but I'm not gonna be very loud, you know? But yeah, it should be me, Jaden, Emirichu, and Didus if we find the technology for it to work. So that is a definite maybe, but just know it's on the itinerary. If I can do it, we will do it. It will be fun. Am I gonna do spilled ink? If they ask me to draw, I will. Yeah, if they ask me to draw, I will do my absolute best. They've had other non-artists on that channel, so like, I don't see a reason why I wouldn't, you know? Dude, also, this Diet Dr. Pepper I poured with my lunch before I pulled it out of the fridge, it hits. It hits so much more than normal. It's been a phenomenal treat. Hey, Alpha, will you give me permission to quit my job? Yeah, do it. Coward. I think I have a little problem. Every time I have a friend who is like lamenting about relationship troubles or something, or with the job, I'm really big into telling everyone to quit. Like, if they have relationship problems and it's clear that it's not going, I was like, yeah, you should break up. I like delivering that news, but I think I'm very keen into it's like, I don't think everyone says that. You know, I think people need a friend who is willing to say, yeah, you're not happy with this, just leave. You know, I say that, but the problem is I think I say that in 90% of situations. I think I have tried to take a step back and listen to the nuance, because also you can tell when people don't want to hear that information. So, you know, I do what I can. I'm that friend too? That's fair. Oh, it's nice to meet you at Worlds. Oh, it's funny seeing you at the bars as well. You're correct. You're correct. So Pokemon Worlds, they had all the creators staying at a like kind of a resort that was like a 10-minute walk from the convention center, and that resort had a beachside bar, and it was kind of like where that was the spot where every night started. I think I was there for 5 nights, and the restaurant staff already recognized me. I think I showed up like 3 or 4 times in that period. Once was for lunch, but the others were not. Yeah, it was 5 nights. Yeah, just a brain rot moment. But yeah, I can get rid of the schedule. So that's the schedule, right? We have 3 streams in a row, 1 day off, 3 streams in a row, and then 1 day off before I go out of town. And then maybe, I don't know when, I need to actually sit down and schedule our Japan trip. But I would guess it'd probably be like September 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. I don't know which day. But if we do manage an IRL stream, that would be it. So, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Hmm. And then what else do I have? Oh my god, Frazier is still here. Wait, little guy. Oh, he's little guy. There he is. What an awesome guy. He just sits here. He loves being the star of the show. He loves chin scratching. That's like his favorite. Look at him. He's loving it. And he's just going to sit there for the rest of the stream. Yep. So what do we want to do today? I have somewhere I have to be at 7, so that is 2.5 hours from now. So it's a little bit of a shorter stream, but I'm open to do whatever. I'm happy to just talk about worlds, but what are we doing? It's easy. It's easy. A tier list of everyone's Among Us roles. I feel like I've done that. Have any more stories from worlds? I mean, kinda. I just don't know like what's interesting. What did I even do? Let me go through my pictures on my phone. Let me see. So on day 1, we landed, I think, at like 9 p.m. So we kind of just went straight to our hotel room on the first day. We did see this, let me lower my brightness. We did find this Charizard, just giant statue, but I thought the funniest part was it just said, please do not touch Charizard. Oh, I can get rid of this, but I don't know why I keep it up. Plushie Hall, yeah, I do have it all right here. What was funny was then at like 3 a.m., they were practicing like they were doing a drone show the next night, but they were practicing it at like 3 a.m., so we got to see it all early. So that was pretty nice. Just on an empty beach because I was just up. Another thing that really surprised me was they got Steenie a lot of love. That's not a Pokemon you really expect to be the face of Honolulu 2024. But Steenie was there. You got some pictures, me and my friends pointing at it. What else? I was at the beach. I got a little teeny tiny sunburn. And here's Captain Kidd pointing at Squirtle. Like that's his guy right there. That was during the actual drone show. Oh wait, I kind of forgot to announce in the Discord I'm live. Oops. Why? I'm so good at that. Let me just post a picture of me pointing. There we go. Talking about Pokemon Worlds. Can't. Do you guys feel like the Discord notifications actually help? I guess that's an important question. Like, do they actually help? Do people mainly get their notification? Yes. Okay. It's unanimous. Yes. Okay. Thank you. And thank you for the people who were here before it. But I kind of assumed it worked because Twitch is pretty bad about notifying you. They showed me that I think like 30% of people get notifications, which I'm sure isn't just Twitch. I'm sure some people just have notifications turned off, but you know. Okay, and then what happened in my pictures? Oh wait, let me pull up the big guy. I'm scared to show Pokemon Go because I don't want to dox myself, but I want to show off a guy I got. Of course, they were like the world's Pikachus and everything like that. And I did get Big Guy. Here we go. Here's Big Guy right there. Yeah, I got my nice shiny Metagross. It was the best I could get. It's not. Oh wait, I have to go even darker on here. I could not get any better than this. I was praying for the Shundo, but he was not found. I did get like a max attack, just normal Beldum, but I like the shiny one more. Yeah, I'm that simple. Then I went to Worlds. I walked around. I met a lot of fans. It was shocking how many I met. I think I said it yesterday, but it was definitely the most fans I think I have ever met at any event ever. To the point where I actually started getting exhausted from social interaction, which I think I'm a pretty social guy. I like staying inside, don't get me wrong, but I also, I know people throw the ambivert term around. I don't really know. I think it's just very easy to be like, it depends on the environment I'm in. But I think that's also what that means. I don't know. But I love talking to people. I love meeting people. Especially, I think I take the fan interactions pretty seriously because I think creators are kind of in one of two camps. I don't think either are wrong, but it's like, a lot of people think I did the work to get here, and some people think I think the fans did the work to get here. I think it's like in the middle, right? Whereas like I did the work to get here, but I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for people watching. Which, I never judge people on how their greater fan relationship is, but I always think it's nice to be able to meet the people who, I think I live a very good life, and I don't think I did that alone. So I'm grateful, and I like meeting the people. I got all the merchandise. I didn't go crazy. I went and got a lot of stuff for like the team because I didn't want to go crazy on it this year. Would anyone I got 2 separate orders. Would anyone like to guess how much money I spent on myself this trip? Last year, it was definitely 4 digits in Pokemon Worlds merch. Do we have a guess? I think last year, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know the answer, so be cool. But last year, I think I did spend a little over $1,000 at the merch store, which was definitely a splurge. But this trip, it was $400. I don't want to say only $400 because I think that's still a good amount, but I was willing to spend more. I think last year they just had more merch that I liked, and also they had every sitting cutie ever. This time they only had a few of them, and they also had 2 that were never released. Yeah, I showed it yesterday, but they accidentally put Sylveons on. They pulled them off the shelves. Sorry. They pulled the Sylveons off the shelves and said no one's supposed to have them. And then some people took them to the cashier and they took them from them. And they said, no, you can't have them. And then the next day, they just had Sylveon on the shelves again, and I got it. And they also had this little guy, Gumi, who I don't know when they're going to formally release the Kalos Sitting Cuties line. But, oh, wait 1 second. Oh, whenever they sent a little package to all the Pokemon partners before the event, and it had a backpack, a bucket hat, a towel, some fun stuff. And then they showed off they were here are 2 Pokemon from the upcoming Sitting Cuties line. So when does it get announced? I want to get the rest of them. When does they get it? So here's a Honedge. Here's a sword. And I got a big guy. Yeah, of my little Aurorus. And is this... Okay, so this is... It says on the label here, this is Frou Frou Star Trim, which alerts to me that they're going to do one of every Frou Frou, which makes sense, because they also did that with, Sawsbuck and stuff. So yeah, they're gonna probably do one of each. And right here we got Pavilion Archipelago form, which also lets me know they are gonna do one of every Pavilion. So, oh, they're all out in Japan already. Oh, then that makes so much more sense why they're just done. Got it. I did not know that. That makes sense. Does that mean we're going to get one of every Alcremie? Do they do it? I feel like they do. I think there's a non-zero chance that they do. One of every Spinda. I mean, they've already released Spinda. We only got one Spinda, unfortunately. Never get to ask, but how's your hair so good? Thank you, Billy Bob Joey Balls. Could have done it without you. I think my real secret is I take care of it. Right now it's a little messy because I like to I think people I think whenever gamers are on the internet and you say something along the lines, I do not shower every single day, I think they twist it, because I still, like, take care of myself and, like, hygiene, but I don't wash my hair every day, which is actually very normal. It's good for you, but I think it's... You have to put a disclaimer on. I don't think people realize, you know? So, one, I don't wash it every time. One thing is... for me, like, when you're this blonde, I kind of alternate using my purple shampoo, because, like, the purple kind of sucks the yellow out of it to keep it kind of this white platinum color. And then, if I do that, and then I kind of alternate with other shampoo, so, like, I still don't do it all the time, because sometimes I do go a little crazy on the purple shampoo, and you can tell, because, like, this side and this core of it will be, like, two different colors, so... I've learned to not do it, but I definitely do need to clean it. Tonight's going to be a wash night for me. But yeah, the answer is I take care of it, I guess. And I just kind of found a style I liked. This is a little long. It's definitely grown out a bit more than what I like it to be, because it gets like a little hard to handle. Especially like in Hawaii with like the heat and the rain, or not the rain, the wind. But yeah, I mean, this side is a little longer than I like. I usually like it to be a near undercut, so I need to get this, like, nearly shaved and this, like, trim. It's whatever. But health-wise, it's fine and everything. Yeah, the humidity was awful. And wait, thank you. Thank you for the 10 gifted. You were popping off yesterday, too. Thank you so much for everything. Honestly, very kind all around. I just realized here, too, that you can even just do the fastest spin ever. Yeah, but yeah, humidity is evil for me. I mean, humidity is a villain to me. But, what else happened at Worlds? I genuinely think... Okay, so I thought the merch store was better in Japan. I liked it more. And I liked that we got to do a lot of things in it. But I felt like last year, I felt a little standoffish with, like, all the other... I think, like, all the other creators who were there are, like, Pokemon creators. And I felt like very intimidated to approach them, because I kind of felt like an outsider, like, oh, here's big YouTube guy who plays Pokemon sometimes and is getting the special treatment. Like, I don't know. I felt like a little fish out of water, despite, you know, like, it's easy to, like, imagine that. But I think last year I tried to kind of keep to myself because I didn't know a lot of people. But I kind of went out of my way to try to meet more people this year, and I think it definitely resulted in me having a better time and, like, kind of making new experiences with new people. So, like, we had one, like, on the last night, again, we went to that restaurant bar. We had the most people there we had the whole time, and it was really nice. It was really fun. And then we all just kind of... Whenever they kicked us out because they were closing, all of us just went to the beach and just laid down on the sand and talked. There's like a whole other few people who aren't in this picture who are with us. And isn't that's Netflix original right there? Like, what a vibe. It was good. Oh, I thought chat would Love this. I made a friend who had a few bracelets, and it gave me the Taylor Swift energy of like it just said Pokemon World, another thing, and like friendship bracelets to trade around. And then she had this, and I think it says everything. I thought that was very iconic. Yo, Boots? That wasn't Boots. No. Oh, it was Boots in chat. Okay, maybe that one makes more sense. But, yeah, that was someone else. Also, I thought the craziest thing, any NBA heads in chat, I didn't know this, but they also had Cole Anthony of the Orlando Magic there. And he was there. And I thought it was crazy that he went up to like the person who was like kind of wrangling all the creators and said, "Yo, is Alpharad here? Big fan, I want to meet him." And I'm like, this fucking NBA star wants to meet me? And it was weird. We talked for a little bit, but it was just, what a weird crossing of world. I guess it's like, you know, they can have hobbies too, right? Like they can be into other things, but it was just weird that like someone was like, "Oh, is Alpharad here?" And I'm like, yeah. And then we met up and talked for a little bit. But, oh, yeah, also, let's talk about this. Oh, you can't see it. Pokemon World 2025 is in Anaheim, which is pretty much just where Disneyland is. That's what Anaheim's known for. I saw a lot of people saying, like, "Oh, I'm happy for Alpharad. It's right in their backyard." But, like, for me, I kind of like the travel part. Plus, like, going to Japan, going to Hawaii, and then going 30 minutes from your house. Like, I'm just going to drive to this world. I'm very happy that it makes it easier for a lot of the people in, like, the continental United States and everything. But I like the travel. I wish it was somewhere else, but I'm happy. That Disney World's going to be packed, though. I can tell you that much. Am I going to go to the Anaheim one? Yeah, I am. They also announced the San Francisco one, and that aligns with their Pokemon's 30th anniversary. And I might have heard some things. And it sounds like the 30th anniversary one in San Francisco is going to be the one to go to. And I will leave it at that. It sounds like that one's going to be really big. But I'm going to go to both. I'm definitely going to go to both. And my information stays there. But yeah. I ran into a lot of phenomenal cosplayers. There's this one couple who did like the Team Star Grunts on the first day. They did like the Slowpokes on the second day. And then on the last day, I actually got a picture of them on the last day. But they did like a Fisherman and Magikarp, which I thought was really cute. These. There's also a picture of me and Jaden really looking traumatized at this guy. It's Pikamuku, whatever his name is. He is grabbing Quaxley and like about to like slam him down. Oh, there was also this whole art museum that showed like all the cards and everything like that of the fan submitted ones. But they also had this picture hanging up like on the wall. And I thought this was just an excellent Pikachu. That's a great guy. What else do I have? Oh, if you guys don't know Charles, I think Charles Thorin. He's a Smash caster and everything, but he's one of Joe and I's dearest friends. And no one drinks like Charles does. He's the biggest enabler. I love that guy. So this is the picture. I sent this picture to Joe Sniffy. And I think Joe's response said, "That's the GOAT. If Mango was a person that wasn't Mango, it'd be Charles." Which I think is the most Joe Sniffy thing to say. But, yeah, that's a compliment. Oh, and then they also showed the Esper Sitting Cutie plush, which, okay, now it's too dark. Let me find this balance. Look at this guy. That guy looks incredible. I love that head empty, no thoughts little fella. I cannot wait. He's a must buy for sure. They also showed a couple of the others. They just on like a display case, but I guess now if they're in Japan, it's not that big of a surprise. But there's the Greninja and Breaksin. And anything else? Oh, I thought this was awesome. This is not relevant. We went to this one udon place, and they had this pork katsu, and it was like definitely Google translated a lot. The menu was because it just said pork katsu. It takes about 7 minutes to fry. Anymore. ... Which, what does that mean? Also, Guayer gave out 17 gifted subs? I think that's a special number to me. I don't know how you knew. Thank you. Oh, you're trying to get a nice round number. So, I don't know if you guys, like, lined up by order of your name growing up in, like, classrooms. But I was 17, number 17 in all my years. So that was always a number for me. It was 4 and 17 were, like, my special numbers. But also, okay, so pork katsu, it takes about 7 minutes to fry. What does this mean? I could at least make sense of the other one, kind of. But what does this mean? Chicken thigh, $3.50 anymore. I don't know. That was definitely just very, very memorable. Yeah, and I guess the rest of the stuff I took pictures of was just merchandise, but I have it all sitting next to me. I talked about the Crochet Whimsicott, who was just chilling right there. Just forever next to the Game Theory play button. Oh, I also got these guys. These are little cute fellas. I thought they were separate, but they are sewn together. Such is fate, you know? I like these little guys. Oh, I thought this was cool. They only had a limited number. I don't know if this was in the store, but they gave them to some of the partners who were there. But it's like a jersey for like Pokemon Unite, and I was like, I like Unite. I want to play Unite on stream soon. I actually really like that game. But yeah, I thought this was fun. Definitely an around the house kind of shirt, but I think it's fun. I'd like to play Unite. I saw they announced Psyduck, which sounds fun. Also, Darkrai and Amarouge, which all sounds sick. I got this little Meryl for a friend. No thoughts. No thoughts at all. They were leaked before, though. Well, if you really want to get into that, everything was leaked before. Like, San Francisco and Anaheim was leaked before. I saw the Go trailer was leaked before. It all got leaked before. But the announcements are still cool. You know. I got this for someone on the team. It was just like a little peanut berry shirt. Little munchlax on it. I also did like this guy. This whole line is so adorable. Like, it's such a cute line. Maybe I just look at merch today. Is this a figure? I did get a figure. I'll put it on my Pokemon shelf. Let's take a little look. Let's make sure it's not broken. Oh, I just dropped it. Look at this guy. I think last year what I kind of meant, I liked it more, which is that they had all these figures for Pikachu and the 3 Paldean starters. So you got like a Fuecoco, Sprigatito, Quaxley, and a Pikachu. It was just Pikachu figure this year, which, you know, I'm not complaining, I'm just comparing, right? I think I still liked a lot of the Yokohama stuff last year more, but this guy was cute. And if you want to buy him on eBay, he costs like $7 billion. Oh my god, the scalper problem was ridiculous. I talked about it yesterday, but people were literally... So, to go into the store, you had to get a voucher for a ukulele or a skateboard, right? And they just had like the worlds printed on it. I have my ukulele right here. And this costs $60. It's not a great ukulele. It's a novelty thing. Like, it should be a little more expensive than this if it's going to be like great. But the thing with this is that it was one per person at first, and then if you go in a group of 4 people, that's 4 ukuleles, 4 skateboards for you. And then I think this costs $60. I think the skateboard costs like a little over $100. Maybe a little under, give or take. But yeah, so people were just buying massive amounts of them and selling them on eBay for like $300, $400, $500 each. And if you think that's bad, right outside the merch store at Worlds, there were people selling not just these, but the vouchers. They were selling an opportunity to buy the ukuleles. And then they were just selling them outright. Like, you would find someone out here with a stack of ukuleles trying to sell them for like $200, even though you could buy them inside. Because you also had to have an appointment, a scheduled thing to go into the merch store because it was so packed. So it was crazy. It was absolutely insane. And beyond that, people were just, they were scalping. They were scalping hard. And then on the next day, I was told, so people at the merch store, there was a group of them who recognized me. Because, you know, not everyone is like a Pokemon fan. They got hired for a job here. And I got someone who was working, who recognized me. And they were like, oh, I just had to pull the Sylveon City Cuties. I wish I could give one to you, but I can't. I was like, it's fine. And I got one the next day. But they told me that the reason they had to get way more strict was because they literally had someone throw a punch over a playmat. There was an actual fist fight in the Pokemon merch store. So, and then for like, I think some of the plushes, someone got shoved out of the way and it kind of started, not a fight, but let's say a kerfuffle. I think that's a rank down from fight. But yeah, it was crazy. It was a lot. Yeah, I got some random packs of cards to just give to the team that I wanted to. I already showed these guys off, but here's like the exclusive Pikachu for Worlds and the little Azumarill friend. And then there is a Lucario. This guy. This little friend. Yeah, they're good. They're nice. I got a playmat for a friend, but I didn't have to throw a punch for it, luckily. I'm not meant to fight. Has anyone... I would say... Not really. I don't think I've ever been in a fight, like in school or anything, but I was in one kerfuffle, I'll say. I've told the story before, but it was 7th grade, and I was sitting in, like, wasn't that cool. I was sitting in, like, the mid back of the bus, you know, wasn't that cool. And someone who was a little bit ahead of me, I was a 7th grader at the time. The kid in question was a 6th grader, and he was teasing me. And he was like nerdy glasses, bookworm kind of guy. And I had no beef with him, and he was just teasing the hell out of me. Someone asked me, this was also during the McCain-Obama election, which is important info here. And he said, he kept teasing me. Someone asked me, do you think Sarah Palin's hot? And I said, yeah. I've been consistent with my type since I was younger. And in that moment, the kid started teasing me over saying Sarah Palin was hot. And I wasn't even, like, denying it. They were just teasing me for no goddamn reason. And just being very loud and obnoxious. I didn't know what to do, and I guess my competitive testosterone hetero kicked in, and then I just sat up. After the person who sat next to him got off the bus, I sat next to him and just kind of fucking elbowed him into the bus window, which is pretty violent, I think. And that was it. That was the end of the kerfuffle. I don't know why I got so mad over being teased over that. I have never in my life done anything violent ever outside of this one moment. It was fine. Like, I didn't even do it hard. He just kind of got shoved into it. And then, you know, it became a thing with, like, the principal and everything. We talked about it. I got detention for the first and only time of my entire life. But yeah, I wasn't meant for these streets, but I definitely acted like I was in 7th grade because it was cool to get in fights. You know, like people thought it was cool to do stuff like that. So I mainly just did it to have a story and say I was cool. Oh, of course they blamed the victim and not the bully. Okay, I think it was I think shoving someone in the wall is the bully moment more so than teasing about Sarah Palin. I don't think it was a blameless crime. You know, I think I deserve to be blamed and put in detention in 7th grade. Yeah, I don't look back and think that was my best moment. But to be fair, I was 12, so I think I get a pass. Anyways, here's my Pokemon mug. I actually want to see. So you see this Honolulu. When you first, it kind of looks like Homo from afar, right? Let me show you one video when we got to see the. Let me see if I can find this. Us reacting to the whole show. I want to see if I got it on. I know I got it on video. Let me give me a second. Huh. I don't know where the video is. It's somewhere, but it just says Honolulu, and it did not read like Honolulu. I can say that much. I can't find it. I cannot find the video. But there was I have a video somewhere. Yeah. Oh, wait, the cashier is in chat? Wait, what cashier? The cashier who was nice to me? Or the cashier who stopped the scalper? Either way, that's crazy. Hello, cashier from Honolulu. How are you doing? Thank you for letting me buy tons of things. I do appreciate that. Thank you, cashier from Honolulu. What a noble title right there. Look behind me, it's a cat. Look at him, he's cleaning himself. He's just sitting like a guy right now. Oh, but yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and then I heard one cashier, Braden told me the story of when he was checking out, some big guy with tattoos next to him was also checking out a skateboard, and the cashier was like, I saw you buy this yesterday. I'm taking it from you. Just, no. And, yeah, get fucked, scalper. That's awesome. That's a great story. And it's a great story, and also I feel like this was big guy with very recognizable tattoos. Like, they're going to recognize it. We're speaking of, I got a new tattoo. I've had this sleeve for a while. When we added some darker colors to it, and so it kind of, by that I mean just black, but it adds some depth to it, which now we're going to slowly build it up, you know, like that's the next step. This is step 1. We're now going more. So like right here, it looks great. Right here, it looks great. And now it's like, let's get crazy with it, because it goes all the way up, even beyond here. But now we get to build it more and more and more. And also I have this, the best way to show it is right here. There's this nice messy paint stroke that's like bleeding, right? Like it has like, it's just very watercolor, but it twists and turns with my arm. So you can kind of see it at every angle in different arrangement. So yeah, that's kind of the best way to show it off right there. What happened to my other cat, Taylor? Oh, she's fine. She's not as vain. She kind of just sits. She just does cat things. Frasier does guy things. That's the difference. She's just kind of hides more. She's more cat-like. But Frasier just hangs out. How do you emulate paint strokes with tattoos? Fuck if I know. I didn't do it. I went to... Here, let me pull up her Instagram. Why did my ass just write Instantgram? Let me find. Give me a second. Give me a sec. Oh my god. I have to. Wait a sec. I have to two-factor. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Well, that's weird. It said... It's just not sending it. Oh well then. I'm just gonna pull it up on my phone. Fuck this. The person who does my tattoos is this girl. Her name's Alexandra. She is incredible. Like, here's just the kind of stuff she does. Like, it's... Let me... Like, oh my god, when you ask, how do you do paint tattoos? I don't fucking know. Ask her. She is incredible. Like, she actually just draws and paints on you and then just colors over it. Look at that. How the hell... Like, it's step 1, draw circles. Step 2, draw everything out. You know, like... How do you do that? I don't know. If anyone lives in the Miami area, that's where I have to travel for. Here is her Instagram. Right here. Take a screenshot or something. She is incredible. And if you're in the Miami area, you're very lucky. Or if you're willing to travel to Miami, you're equally as lucky. How much did it cost? I mean, this was 2 days. It was like 5 hours over 2 days. I think it was... I think it was like roughly like 2,000 for those. Like, you know, nice tattoos are expensive, right? Like, especially when you have artists who have people willing to pay that much. Yeah, it's a pretty good deal. I mean, when you think of, like, some people would pay $2,000 for concert tickets that last a night, like, this is something that lasts you for a lifetime. When you look at it like that, yeah, it really just depends. Yeah, it's worth it if it's worth it to you. The people are asking you to turn down the music. It's turned down a little bit. I can turn it down a little bit more. I'm just talking over it anyways. Did I see the Nintendo Museum? I saw the words Nintendo Museum, but I did not actually see anything beyond that. Actually, wait, let me see if I can find okay, let me try to find... I want to find all the announcements from Worlds and kind of react to them. Okay, let me... Give me 1 second. Let me get this up. Window capture. Because I'm sure not everyone saw it. So we can talk about it. Alright. I just had to find it and pull it up. Okay, here we go. Let's turn the music just off right now so I can just talk about this.
Additionally, you can look forward to...
I couldn't react to this, obviously, because I was just sitting pogging in the corner. But there's no ZA news. I mean, I'm aware, but it makes sense to save that for a direct. I was kind of hoping, because last year they showed off the new DLC, but at the end of the day, it was at least announced already. We can skip around here, though. Yeah, the first thing was Unite. And then new Pokemon, which, again, these were revealed a little before. Yeah, it's the opposite of Ceruledge. You got Armarouge. who was just here to blow shit up. Let me make this a little bigger. ZA isn't really competitive oriented anyways. I don't think that... I agree with you, but I don't think that really matters, because last time they showed off the DLC, they did reveal new Pokemon for the first time, which one of them was Raging Bolt, who is very competitively oriented. They also had Thunderclap and like Upper Hand, which I guess are, again, competitive moves. But, they, you know, I still appreciated the announcement. I wouldn't think it would be unheard of. How could someone get into Unite? Step 1, download it. That's my guess. I think it's pretty easy to get into Unite. The hardest part is just there's so many characters now. No, he just be blasted. Oh. And now we have Darkrai, which I heard Cresselia was getting announced. Maybe that was just in the data mines. Maybe that's the 4th character on the list. Maybe that comes out after this. Who knows? But, ooh, getting hit by Dark Void. I saw... Okay, what's funny is you guys weren't part of the crowd for this, but you have this whole stadium of people, and you see someone get CC'd for, like, multiple seconds, and you hear the whole crowd go, oh, like, just heard everybody moan the second this happened. Oh. Oh, the Cresselia was just fake. Oh, okay, got it. People just be saying shit then. But the Darkrai and Psyduck were real, so here we are. Yeah, so we'll see how that one goes. Darkrai looks like a bastard and a half to fight. And then, wait, no, I didn't film it. But the whole, everybody erupted in cheers for Psyduck. Like, I have never heard a crowd of Pokemon fans get as loud as them announcing Psyduck. It's Golduck Erasure, for sure. But I like this little guy much, much more. We just see him in his little headache. I think I welcome it. I welcome support Psyduck. Look at this, though. This was a very competitively relevant Mon. This is a mythical. It's Darkrai, for Christ's sake. You know? Then it's Psyduck. And that's what people cheered for. And that's what the people wanted. Also, this is a small thing, but I fucking love it when they put, like, the color block text. Like, the original Alpharad logo used to be, like, the white and blue, like this. I love color block text. This is such a little graphic designer thing, but I love this shit. It's so nice. It's a parody of the JJK panel. Fucking JJK fan sees their second thing ever. Like, yeah, no, I see it. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we need more goofy Pokemon in the game. I agree. Psyduck's a great choice for that. Yeah, the people are cheering for Psyduck. And then we had more announcements. Oh yeah, this was the TCG thing. The Pokemon NFTs. You get your digital cards here, which I think, like, the collection part is pretty whatever. It's the depth that they have, and that you can actually go into the cards. I think it's really cool. The coolest thing to me is that it's like a battle sim. One thing who did I have? Okay, I think I had Charles ranting in my ear. He's a big card game player. He was ranting about how much he dislikes watching Pokemon TCG live because there are so many... Look, I'm regurgitating an opinion here. I don't know if it's true. But I watched it, and I agree from what I saw, that he was just saying he's so tired of TCG having so many cards that force you to shuffle, go through your hand, go through your deck, discard, whatever, and you just have to do it yourself. And if it was digital, it would be so nice that you could just skip over all of that process. So, I hear that, and I think it's surprising that there's not, like, a good digital replacement for the TCG. But again, TCG is something I know absolutely nothing about competitively. I collect the cards, but that's just because I like the silly little pictures. Yeah, I am aware of Duel Links, though, for Yu-Gi-Oh! So if this is more similar to that, I get that. But yeah, it comes out 30th. Okay, what the hell was this tease? I think I just don't know enough about the TCG, but they linger on this one shot. What is this? Like, why was this poised to be such a big idea? Just it going through the card? Is that the cool part? Because they showed that last year. Was it something? I just didn't know if it was a reference I wasn't getting. It's just Mewtwo. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it's the 3D layers, but they showed it off already, which I don't know. This next trailer, though... Wait, let me find it. This next trailer. Okay, this one actually peak. This one, so good. First off, Wingull. It's huge. We're so bad. If you guys did not see this, sit back, relax. This is a show. So, also, I love Clefairy. Clefairy's really grown on me a lot over the years. And it looks adorable here. First, now we got Lily. Murkrow's on the attack. Oh, but they're so cute. Our style is so good. This was the trailer that blew everything out of the water for me. And trainer cards are back. I don't even know when the last time they had trainer cards were, but I popped off with these as a kid. Was it really like since like the OG era? Because I know I had like all the Misty and Bright. It was Gen 4. Oh, wow. It's been since Gen 4. That is crazy then. Wow. Oh yeah, and when Fairy type was, what was the deal with TCG in Fairy type? I think I mentioned this when we were at the Pokemon Creatures facility for Worlds 2023. They did like the people who make the cards, the heads of it. They did a Q&A with everyone, and everyone just asked kind of like, how do you find inspiration and do this? Blah, blah, blah. What do you guys do this? Blah, blah, blah. It's like a lot of questions about it. And they said, all right, we have time for one more question. And I raised my hands for the first time. So they're like, you. I go, what was the deal with the whole fairy type thing? Like, can you talk about what the balance decision was for adding it and then removing it? And the answer was, no. No, we can't. And they go, they said no. So I kind of assumed that meant someone else was going to ask a better question. And then they go, thank you. That's all the time we have. And I was like, oh, now I'm the asshole who wasted the last question. And yeah, the answer was no. Does anyone else have like an informed answer to why they removed fairy type? Anyone else know? Because I definitely don't. No, it just happened. Got it. Yeah, too few fairy type, perhaps. Yeah. I guess they overlap with psychic mainly. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways. They showed off a lot of like fan favorite characters too. Like they did good here. People love Marnie. Marnie was such an instant favorite for so many people. I thought we were getting her more Pekka, but the Grimmsnarl's cool too. Chi and Pow animated though. This looks so good. When I saw this Reshiram shadow, I don't know why I didn't even think it could have been in. I was just like, I thought it was going to be literally anyone else, but in propaganda in current year, the way I popped off right here. This is gender envy incarnate. We love In from Pokemon. Oh, come on. What a perfect character. What a perfect design. Darmanitan going hands to hands with iron hands. Xianpao is such a sick design, too. Ah, In is so cool. In my beloved. So we knew the Zoroark was coming. Like, that's in Zoroark right there. And we got bad Dark Charizard for whatever reason. Yeah. Oh, my God. Like, seeing the Reshiram, like, you know it's going to cut to Reshiram, but then you get Darkrai cutting through the fire. This was sick. This was such a good trailer. We got in Zoroark. It's a broken card. Okay, well, let me read. You must discard a card from your hand in order to use this ability. Once during your turn, you may draw two. Oh, he's pot agreed. Got it. Well, I mean, you don't have to discard for Pedigree, but like, God, that does sound broken. Anything that gives you, like, with my limited card game knowledge, anything that lets you draw more cards is a broken card. Nightshade guys, choose one of your benched ins Pokemon attacks and use it as this attack. Oh, that's cool. But that sounds very strong. Wait, this card sounds ridiculous. Wait, Pokemon EX rule. When your Pokemon EX is knocked out, your opponent takes 2 prize cards. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, ungraceful charity. Yeah, this sounds good. It probably meta-defining card. Well, I guess we'll wait and see. I know jack shit about TCG. I keep saying that, but I really want to reiterate it. So it sounds broken to me, but I have no idea how much power creep is in the game right now. But glad to see it. I might go through a crash course just so I can... I like learning things at a low enough level where I can appreciate the high level. You know, I don't need to learn TCG. I just need to learn what they're doing so I can actually watch it and have it make sense. Because I really like being able to watch Pokemon Unite knowing as much as I do about that game. I liked watching Unite. Then we got Reshiram, which this card looks cool. Obviously, ends Reshiram, but then they hit you with the full art here. Oh, like, this is a beautiful, angelic card. This is definitely going to be the pull for me. Like, oh, it looks incredible. Yeah, angelic's the only word. And then we got Arven. What all do they show here? We got Arven, Mabostiff making... I just hope for the Arven sandwich card. That's what I need. This Psyduck, is this meant to be a Misty card? It really just shows Oh, wait, who is that in the reflection? I literally cannot tell. Oh, that is Misty. I'm stupid. Yeah, it's just very faint Misty right there. And then we got Gold and his Pikachu, or his little Pichu, which, oh, that's nice. Yeah, and then they give you a little Team Rocket teaser right at the end. Yeah, that's cool. That's easily the best announcement they had here. And they also announced, I think I skipped past it, they're bringing Dynamax to Pokemon Go. They leaked it internally because there's like a search modifier for Dynamax already, so people kind of already knew. But Dynamax, can we Dynamax Megas? Like, are they just letting us do whatever the fuck in that game now? I don't... Sure. Yeah, sure. And then this is just to show off LA, which, like, I was kind of told, I think once you're in a whole community of people who know about Pokemon and know people who know people about Pokemon, things leak pretty quickly. And I was told that they're like, yeah, World is coming to... They're like, it got leaked for both years. And I was like, well, I don't even know if they announced it because of that or what it was, but I knew it was coming to Los Angeles, so Anaheim was a little bit of a surprise to me. I saw Santa Monica here, and then I saw Griffith Observatory, which, you know, the Hollywood sign in the background. I mean, look, I love Griffith Observatory. This is one of my favorite places in Los Angeles. It's simple. It's a beautiful view. Like, if you stand right here, you can see the whole city behind what you're seeing right now. Griffith is there's a huge lawn here for you to have picnics here. And on weekends they have like a whole show. Have you guys watched La La Land? This is the observatory that they do all their like planetarium stuff in. And if you walk through it, you can be like, oh, this is where they danced in that scene of La La Land. Oh, this is where they flew. Oh, this is where they kissed. Like, there's a lot. Also, if you watched Rebel Without a Cause, oh my God, who's the actor? I'm blanking so hard. Someone's got me in chat. How am I blanking? James Dean. Yeah, thank you. How was I blanking on James Dean? Yeah. Rebel Without a Cause, they have like this whole fight right here. I think it's like right here or here. You can still trace it to where they had the fight in that movie. So it's pretty cool. And yeah, right here, there's the lawn. Like, I don't even think you need a reservation. The best part is that a lot of it's free here at Griffith. And if you just want to have a picnic with your friends and see the stars, there's telescope, there's lawn. Like this, again, if you're ever in Los Angeles, this is my number one place. I love Griffith Observatory. And it is pretty touristy, don't get me wrong, but it is incredible. I love it. And if you go on the weekends, there's more to do because the planetarium is only open on weekends, just as a heads up. But yeah, I love this place. And again, you get to see a whole view of Los Angeles. Let me see. View from Griffith Observatory. Let me see. Okay, yeah, give me a second. Oh wait, what am I trying to do? How do I want to do this? I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm always cautious when I move tabs around and stuff like that, especially with stuff that is about my locale. How do I open this one image? Yeah, here we go. Here's the picture that I was trying to grab for you guys. Look at this. Like, I'm saying you can be right here and you get the view of the whole city. Like, this is such a gorgeous view of this shithole city. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I like Griffith. It's just the whole experience. Look at all this lawn space you can be on. Like, people literally just pull up picnic baskets and blankets and they just chill here for hours. And there's like, if you want to walk from this whole hill, there's like a good mile walk to really get you in the mood for it. It's nice scenery all around. The Greek concert venue is right down this hill to the left. So you can, if you have a show you want to go see and it's at the Greek, you can go here and then walk down to the Greek. It's incredible. Like, there's a lot you can do in this one kind of isolated area. But yeah, my one advice is never drive here. If anyone wants to go to Griffith, never drive here. This is an Uber-only zone because the parking is extremely limited. So that is my advice to you. Anyways, Pokemon, Anaheim, right here. Yeah, now they're just going to be in the Anaheim Convention Center, which I just know where this is. This is, yeah, Disneyland is going to be packed right here. And then they said, oh, but wait, there's more. And we are going to go to San Francisco. Oh my God. What's funny is, like, in all these houses that look the same, one of them is the house from Full House in this area. And they have like a whole sign in front of it's just a normal family living there. And there's a sign in front of it that says, take your picture and fucking leave. You know, there's like, do whatever you want. Don't disturb us. Don't loiter. Just get the hell out. And I respect it. It's like, people are going to do it either way. But I think if you're real with them, it's like, yeah, go ahead. What house is it? It's not the house in here. But when we were shooting that whole Frozen in Time music video, most of it was in San Francisco. So our Airbnb that we were staying at was like down the street from the Full House house. So, you know. Yeah, here's San Francisco. So, like, I have a mixed relationship with San Francisco because the first time I went there, it was such an impulsive, blissful trip. And then the second time I went there, I got robbed at gunpoint. So, you know, it's like, I don't know what I like. It's so Pokemon World 2026. That's going to be the tiebreaker for me. Do I like San Francisco? Yes or no? Yeah, Bay Area. Elaborate. Okay. Here, let me actually. Okay, let me do this. I'm sure a lot of you guys are aware that, like, for Frozen in Time, we did this whole, like, music video album thing right here. So here we are. This is in San Francisco right here, right? Like, you can see this. This looks like San Francisco. Right? I'm trying to find the scene, if we included it. This is me lip syncing in the song right here. I think this is actually not in San Francisco. We need a couple more shots. This part's filmed in LA. Same shirt and everything. Right here. Okay. So here's me in San Francisco. We're filming this one shot of me walking down. Again, keep in mind, it's not just me and a cameraman behind me. Behind me is a cameraman, a producer, a director, a makeup artist, like just tons of other people. I think we had like a crew of like 8, 9, 10 on this, and not all of us were there. I think 8 out of 10 people were here. And right here, right out of frame, there's a whole line of cars. The car that's parked like 2 in front of this one was our rented SUV for all the equipment and all the people we were moving around and everything like that. And we just, these streets are tiny. And then we just hear a crash. And we're like, someone just wrecked into our fucking SUV. That sucks. So okay, the order is our cameraman Thomas puts his camera down and he's walking around the car to talk to the people who just crashed into our car. I'm walking behind him, and Deanna, who was a producer on our channel at the time, she was walking behind me. Or maybe she was in front of me. I don't remember which. But as we were turning the corner of the car, no, someone didn't crash into the car. Someone parked next to the car, crashed into the window, and tried to reach in and grab just some bags in our back seat. And it was like 3 people and a driver, right? And then they just pull out a gun on us. And we panic. We like, do we run? What do we do? So we just fucking bolt. And you hear all these people in the San Francisco park scream as we run away. And they didn't shoot. They didn't do anything. And I think mainly a lot of people use guns here for like bluffs, right? But like I don't want to take that gamble. So my ass is hauled. And nothing happened. They took some shit and left. I heard they did that to 4 other cars before they fucked off. We never caught them. Nothing ever happened. Cops did jack shit. Shocker there. But the insurance for the cinematographer did. I think it was a really stressful situation for me, not because I was traumatized by the situation. I was, but this was my shoot. And I suddenly had to be like the adult for everybody. I was like, executive decision, shoots are off. We're not shooting. We're traveling back home. Everyone, we're supposed to stay for a few more days. I'm buying everyone a plane ticket home right now. Drive home, whatever you want. Like I know a lot of people had rental cars, and I was like, just drop it off here. We'll get you home today. You don't need a road trip. And we had a lot of equipment that was stolen, and it was not mine. It wasn't stuff we rented. So I was like, I'll go with anyone to Best Buy. Let's replace all these stolen equipment now. If you get money from the insurance, cool, we can figure it out. But like, I don't want people to miss out on work they have for future gigs. Because I know one person lost some hard drives that had like work they've been doing for a client that now they have to explain to the client, I have no work. So it was, I think I handled it well, but it was hard because it wasn't until everyone was home, everyone was taken care of, that I was able to like sit down and process it myself. It was like, let me take care of everyone. Now, holy fuck, right? It was rough, but then we filmed like we got this one shot in San Francisco, and then the rest of this is actually filmed in like Los Angeles because, or I think, yeah, some is filmed in San Francisco. We kind of daisy chained it because we just had to leave, we just had to leave. But yeah, this was fun. Yeah, this was fun. I'm glad we did it. It was a fun little passion project. But yeah, anyway, Pokemon. Yeah, that's the most American thing. And it's funny because when I was in like a car accident and then I was robbed at gunpoint, like pretty back to back. And I had all these replies on like Twitter at the time being like, that's what you get for moving to Los Angeles. And I was like, the car accident was when I was visiting Oklahoma. And then the gun thing was in San Francisco. Like, I'm not going to call Los Angeles safe, but people just be saying shit. Yeah, it's an oh fuck off thing. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And it's just funny that it's also just wrong. But am I planning to release new music? I'm currently working on new music. Right now, it's written, it's locked in, it's in the works. My thing is that we're not prioritizing it. It's just kind of me and the producer are working on it in the background of everything else. So I don't know when it will be done, but I know we want to tour it when it's done. It's being worked on now, I guess. It's just kind of a when we did the first album, it was like a let me fly out for 2.5 weeks and record everything. But now it's like, yeah, we're just working on it. Just dudes being dudes, just like going through it. But yeah, we're in San Francisco here, which is 10 years after they were in San Francisco last time. That's when Wolfie won, for everyone curious. It was also in San Francisco, so maybe that's the year of the wolf. Who knows? But yeah. So the fact that they had already announced dates, I think this is very cool because now people can start planning for 2026 now. This is super nice. This is very nice. Yeah, I think that's it, right? I'm pretty sure they didn't do anything. Oh yeah. Also, are you guys aware of her cosplays for like it was all like the professional kind of cosplays because this was like the Sona cosplay from the cave woman professor. The day before she was Rika, like it was incredible. She killed it. Or Sada, not Sona. Why did I say Sona? Yeah, Sada, that was her name. I knew I was wrong when I said that. But yeah, and then the event was over. But it was fun. It was fun. I'm glad I went to Worlds. And those announcements were pretty cool. Huh. And what else? I thought I was going to do more today. But it was kind of fun to just come on and chat and not do anything in particular. Maybe that's all it needs to be. Yeah, you know what? I'm still tired. I'm still recovering from my trip. I was just wanting to hop on and yap for a little bit. How about that? A little de-stressor. I will be back tomorrow, though. Yeah. I thought I was going to transition to something. I have somewhere to be at 7. I can't really start anything in an hour or whatever. I did post a schedule. Wait, I have it right here. Tomorrow at 5 p.m., roughly 23 hours from now, Coney and I will be booting up Shrek 2 for the Nintendo GameCube and just racing in it. So let's just talk about that. Let's just go from there. It was fun to just sit and yap. I agree. And hopefully I'll see you guys at Pokemon Worlds 25. I'm sure I'll meet a lot of you there. And It Takes Two this week. It's Fortnite, Dress to Impress. Ranking Pokemon versus Lions. Like, I think this is a pretty banger week of streams, if I can be honest. Like, it'll be pretty big from start to finish. Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow, and let me see who's streaming right now. Um, 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 um. Who is? Yeah, I guess it's Coney. You know what? We're just gonna raid Coney because just gonna let him know we'll see him tomorrow. You can be a little mean. You can tell him he's going down. You can be a little mean because he is racing in Shrek 2. You can ask if he's ready to get Shrek'd. You can ask anything you want for him. But that's it. That's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go now. Bye bye.